Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell that you get notified for the next video. In this video today we are covering how to find the best CFD broker, and we are preparing 7 tips and a free checklist for you. So let's get started. Before you now go and run researching brokers, maybe take a step back and reflect on yourself. What kind of a trader are you? What is important for you? Are you maybe just at the beginning and you need a broker who offers a lot of educational material and gives you help to start trading? Are you maybe an intermediate trader or an advanced trader who already has the strategy and is looking for a new broker with ultra low cost, with a high speed execution, and having maybe exactly the assets that you need to trade for your trading strategy? This is the first step that we are taking when we are researching a broker, reflecting on ourselves. Now you have taken a moment to reflect yourself, your trading style, your trading goals, what is important for you. Now we are going and looking at the broker. One of the most important things is regulation and safety of your funds. You might be tempted out there by flashy ads, by a lot of goodies the broker is offering to you, but what does it help you when the broker has not great top regulation and your funds at one point of time might be at risk? Always have a look if the broker that you are looking for is regulated by a top tier authority. Top tier authorities are like the UK's FCA or Cyprus CISEC, the Germans BaFin, or Australia's ASIC. These authorities ensure very solid financial standards, transparency, and client protection. A very key factor that you are looking for is if the broker offers segregated accounts. That means that your capital is kept aside from the broker's own funds, because that would mean if for whatever reason something is happening to the broker, your funds are still in a safe position at this very moment. Also, be aware of brokers that are operating with an obscure offshore license. Of course, they're offering you high leverage, big bonuses, but very often it's not worth the risk to trade with a broker like that. Why? Because it's always at the cost of your security. In short, never trade with a broker where your capital is at risk because of missing regulation. Don't trade with a non-regulated broker. Now you covered regulation. Let's come to a next important topic, which is a tool that you're getting usually from the broker, and it is your trading platform. Think about the trading platform like a cockpit from an airplane or from your car. If you are not feeling comfortable with the controls and how they are organized, where they are located, it's very difficult to fly or drive smoothly. In the CFD brokers scene, most common trading platforms are MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or the CTrader. These platforms mentioned are known for stability, for real-time data access, and for customization. For example, you could develop indicators or expert advisors on these platforms. Some of the brokers are also offering proprietary trading platforms that could be easier to use or as well having more functionality for advanced trading depending on what you are searching for. When you're evaluating a trading platform, ask yourself always the questions. Is it user-friendly? Do I have the possibility to create indicators or automated trading like with expert advisors? Is there a mobile version so that you can control the trades as well when you are on the go? And how is the execution? Is it fast? Is there a little slippage with the execution? Let me give you now a pro tip, which many traders are not doing. To get to know the platform, use the demo version extensively. Get to know the platform. As mentioned, it's like your cockpit. You have to know exactly where you are pressing which button to control and manage your orders so that you do not get unnecessarily your trading funds at risk. Also important is to find out if the platform is supporting your trading style. Imagine you are a scalper and it's very complicated to place an order, impossible to use it. If you are a swing trader or a position trader, it is very important that the platform is meeting your trading style. Did you know that even if you're making trading profits, trading can be pretty much expensive? This is the chapter now where we are talking about fees and costs that you have to take care of. Many traders are only looking for commission-free trading accounts. But they are not considering that, for example, there could be totally more cost coming up to the trader than if you go for a commission-based account, which have tighter spreads. So we are talking now about 5 different categories of costs. 2 of them I mentioned already, and we are diving now into them. The first thing I mentioned already was the spread. Spread is the difference from the purchasing price to the selling price of the asset that you are trading. So don't wonder if you're opening a trade that you immediately are in minus, because you always have to pay the difference as a kind of a cost to the broker. The second topic we were talking about is commission. Commission means you are paying for the execution of the orders. You are paying a commission for buying and a commission for selling. Buying and selling as a trade is called a round turn. So that means if you only open a position, it's a half turn trade, and for the half turn, for some brokers you could pay $1, $2, up to $5, for example. And if you close the position again, you pay the same amount again if you are trading with one lot. So also here you have to look what is exactly the cost of the round turn for the opening and the closing the position if you are trading with a commission-based account type. If you're a swing trader, you will keep positions overnight. And here is coming something that we are calling swaps or overnight costs. In CFD trading, you are getting a kind of a mortgage from the broker to finance your position, and the broker is asking you for an interest for the overnight position. So it's very important that you are comparing the rates of the overnight costs, the so-called swaps, for the assets you would like to trade. Now we are coming to 2 cost types which I nearly would already put a red flag on: the withdrawal fees and as well the inactivity fees. Whereas I could still kind of accept as a yellow flag fee is the withdrawal fee, when the broker is like processing your withdrawals of your profits. But also here, be careful and watch out. There's brokers out there, they're offering you withdrawals for free. A really red flag for me is the inactivity fee. Brokers are often giving you a cost when you are not trading. So that means if you are, for example, having no trade for 30 days, you have to pay a certain amount of money and it will be deducted from your trading account. This is something what you have to really be very careful in asking the broker if they are charging for inactivity, for example, because in that case, for me personally, it would be a red flag. And taking all this now into consideration, you might find a broker with low commission and with also pretty tight spreads, but you recognize always when you would like to withdraw like your funds because you are making profit, you are charged for 10% of the withdrawing amount. And this is something what you really have to weigh out and balance and look how your costs are set together. A recommendation is here always to read the fine prints, talk with the support, and finding out what will be your average cost on the trade, and then you have a very good parameter to compare broker by broker from the cost side perspective. Because you have to keep in mind, if you know what a trade in average is costing you, you already know how many pips or how many points you have to earn with the trade to just be break even, to not lose money. So in essence, lower isn't always better. Look for the overall cost of a trade. Now we're coming to the chapter of the tradable assets. Every broker has different kind of assets. Some broker offer similar assets, others have totally different assets, and so on. So the thing is, ask yourself, what do you like to trade? If you're a Forex trader, look for a broker that has strong conditions or very good conditions for Forex pairs, for the majors, for the minors, and as well for the exotics. Stock trading is my world. You must ensure that the broker offers as well stock CFDs to trade to an acceptable condition, and for sure offers the main stocks, the most volatile stocks out there, which for example could be Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, or Palantir or something like that. If you rather think about, I'm more interested in the overall stock markets, so you are preferring the indices, make sure you have great conditions and a good selection of stock indices. Look for the Dow Jones Index, for the Nasdaq, the S&P, the DAX, the FTSE 100, or as well the Japanese Nikkei, or maybe as well the Australian stock index. If you're rather a person who likes to deal with commodities, and not only with the common ones like oil, or gold. No, maybe you are looking for cotton, coffee, soybeans, cacao. Then you need a broker who specializes to replicate CFD products on this kind of commodities you are interested in. Last but not least, think about that nowadays not all CFD brokers are offering crypto. So if you are one who wants to trade the major cryptocurrencies or as well altcoins, make sure that you are searching for a broker who has this in his portfolio, that you're finding exactly the assets that you want to trade. Traders, now it's getting interesting. We're talking now about one of the most powerful and on the same time most dangerous tools in CFD trading. I'm talking about leverage. Leverage means you need only a little bit of money to move a huge amount of money. That sounds great, and it is if you are using it wisely and if you are on the right side of the position, because the leverage also works in the same way and amplifies your losses in case you are on the wrong side of the trade. Depending on the broker and depending on the region where you are living in, the leverage could go up to 1 to 1000 or as well could be only 1 to 30. Whereas when I say only 1 to 30, imagine that 1 to 30 means that for $1 you are moving already 30. That is not to be forgotten, that if you are a beginner trader, maybe don't leverage too much in the beginning. If you're going then into the stage of being a more advanced trader, you understand how the leverage works, you understand as well what is a margin call, you understand as well the different kind of stop out levels the broker is applying, then you might be also using a higher leverage to be able to trade bigger position sizes and using the leverage wisely. Always check in that context what kind of margin requirements your broker needs to have and how much money and capital you have to have on the account to maintain to trade with the leverage. Remember, leverage is like fire. It can help you to trade bigger positions, and on the same time it can burn down your account relatively fast if you are on the wrong side of the trade and if you're not using it wisely. Traders, please don't forget to look and test as well the customer support of the broker. You might not think about customer support until you really need their help urgently. In trading, an urgency can happen very fast. Imagine you are in a position, suddenly a big move starts and your trading platform freezes. You have no control anymore about your trade. Now you need someone who helps you fast, responsible and reliably. This is why you want to choose only a broker who has a support team that is knowledgeable, responsive, reliable and acting fast on your requests. So some criteria for checking and testing the customer support could be the availability. Look for brokers that are offering a 24/7 support, especially when you are trading crypto. Secondly, think about that the broker has several points of contact, that you could contact them by phone, by WhatsApp, for example, by Telegram, or just by email. And you also might ensure that your customer support speaks the language that you are speaking to. So it should be a support that have a multilingual language team that to any time when you need it can help you best. And now I'm telling you a secret. Please test the support before you are choosing the broker. Just send them a simple request to check their reaction time, to check how clearly are they in their response and how fast they could help you, for example. That's very important to do this before you're deciding to go with a broker. Because a broker might have low cost, excellent tools, but a support team that is slow, not always knowledgeable, and needs just always clarification before they are able to help you. And to be honest, if you are dealing with your money, you don't want to rely on a team that is not knowledgeable, responsive, and reliable. Because especially in trading, stressful situations can occur and you don't want to be stressed still with a support team. Before you are now going and trading with your real money, testing is essential. Testing the platform, for example. And there is one tool that can help you to test totally free of risk. This is the demo account. A demo account lets you trade with virtual money, and you should for sure test at least the 4 topics that I'm going to talk now about. Test the broker's platform and its stability, because when you're going with real money, you would like to have a stable platform that is not always crashing. Test as well the execution of your orders. Test as well when you are putting many lots into the orders. How is the behavior of the platform? Is it still fast? And especially, how is the slippage? Do you get executed to the price you were pressing the button, or is the broker having a lot of slippages? That means this is also a hidden cost that you could have. So be careful and test as well what kind of slippages you are getting and if they're acceptable for you. The third topic we would like to test is the order types. What kind of order types are available? Market order, limit order, bracket orders, stop orders, and so on. And you would also like to understand what kind of tools the broker is offering you for helping. A risk calculator, position size calculator, maybe some small indicators that could help you to manage and control your trades better. And once again, you might even now as well test the customer support responsiveness that we were talking in the previous chapter already about. Ask them a question about the platform slippage, whatever. Look how responsive they are and how clearly and friendly they are helping you with your problem. While some brokers are offering demo accounts only for a limited time, because of course they would like you to get traded as well actively, others are offering unlimited demo accounts. This is a great opportunity, for example, to test strategies. So if you learn a strategy, then you go in a demo account and trade it for a couple of weeks and look if the strategy fits to you, if the strategy can be replicable, how you were learning it. And this is also a great opportunity for you to get stable first on a demo account and then shift into the real live account. So I recommend not to skip the demo account. Test first on a demo account and then move into the live account. But be careful that you're not ending up in a demo trader, because remember, on a virtual money, there is no market psychology working on you. You will not feel the stress of real money, and it might be then getting harder and harder for you to get out of the demo account into the real life trading account. Use the demo for testing everything and then move with your strategy into the live trading. We were now looking already at the basics. We were looking at the regulation, we were looking at the platform, the assets, the fees and costs, we were looking at the support, and we were also looking at the demo account. So let's look now about the bonus features a broker could offer to you that could be interesting for you. These are definitely not must-haves, but for the one or the other of you, it could be really making a big difference if this is something what could help you in your trading career. First thing I would like to talk about, if you're a beginner trader, you might be really grateful and thankful if the broker offers you a lot of educational materials. That could be videos for explaining the platform or explaining some basic strategies. It could be live webinars trading experts are doing for their traders, so giving you as well ideas how to get into the market, for example. Another topic could be, for example, for traders, also beginners or traders that are not having a lot of time, if the broker is offering, for example, a copy or social trading platform. That means that you could observe traders that are actively trading and opening their accounts for attaching your account to their signals or to their trades, so that you could just copy the one or the other trader who has a great track record and who is doing a great job in this, so that you could actually trade passively. Another topic could be that the broker offers you research material. That could be a news ticker, for example, that the broker offers you in the customer portal, a news ticker from Reuters, for example, where you can read the latest news which could move the markets. Or as well offering you some add-ins into the trading platform that you could get, for example, technical signals like a trend line break or different kind of technical patterns like a rectangle, a triangle, and things like that. A fourth topic you might want to look about is what kind of mobile apps the broker is offering you. If you are on the go and you would like to check your positions, what kind of possibilities you have to connect to your account to check your positions, maybe do some trade management and things like that. And last, this is for example one thing that I love a lot, the brokers that I'm trading with, they must all have the possibility that I can execute my trading algorithms for automatic trading. I love to develop trading processes, and this is why for me it's a very, very important part that actually I can run expert advisors on the trading platform. I know these topics we were talking about, they might not be the deal breaker for going or not going with a broker, but they certainly could add some value. And by the way, when we were talking already about automation, maybe you should check also our videos for our expert advisors, because they are actually absolutely great for letting it run on the trading platform and getting like the profits just by the way. All right, let's do a wrap up and see what everything we covered. If you're reaching out and searching the best CFD broker for you, you should be definitely taking into consideration the following 7 categories. Number 1, is the broker regulated by a top-tier authority like the FCA, like the SISEC, like the BaFin, or like the SAIC? Number 2, does the broker offer a user-friendly, reliable and stable trading platform like MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or CTrader? Are the costs and fees transparent from the broker, including spread, commission, overnight cost? Are there hidden fees like inactivity fees, for example? Check this out. Does the broker offer the assets that you would like to trade? Forex, stocks, crypto, indices, or commodities? Number 5, what leverage does the broker offer, and do you understand the margin requirements? Number 6, think about to check the reliability, the responsiveness and knowledge of their customer support. And number 7, ensure that the broker giving you the opportunity to test everything free of risk by using, for example, a demo account that in best case is indefinite, so that you also can test already the first trading strategies that you want to go live with. If you like this video and find it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel and switch on the reminders so that you are getting notified when we are reaching out to you with the next trading tips. On top of that, as promised in the beginning, I was creating for you a checklist to make a broker-to-broker comparison, which is free for you to download. The link for getting to the download you find in the description of the video. Last but not least, put me in the comments with which broker you are using currently or which broker you are currently researching. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help. See you in the next video.